So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here I'm going to show you guys how I made this $2. Seriously? So first things first, I'm gonna open it for you guys to see. I'm gonna leave the names of the fabric and then the stuff in the description box so that you guys could go and find them. And everything I got here was from Walmart. And yeah, so this is how big it is. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which I'm gonna leave on the screen somewhere, you guys will see I really love my bikinis to be really tight and very showy, but it'll be up to you guys on how you guys want to do it. There's gonna be like this weird noise in the background. I don't know if you guys are gonna hear it, but it's just because I have my fan on in the background. So yeah, bear with me with that. We want to do this DIY as cheap as possible, so I'm just using regular paper. And what I'm gonna do is, you're gonna take like any old bikini that you have, just so you could get a rough idea of how you would want it to fit you. And I'm gonna use this as my map, I guess. I'm just gonna mark it where I would want it to be. So I'm gonna just mark the top, mark the sides, and I just marked the triangular shape. And I'm taking this nail file because I couldn't find a ruler. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just gonna kind of trace it so that it would reach. And I'm just gonna cut the shape. So this is the shape of the top, and I'm trying it on my body and it looks like it's enough coverage for me. I'm taking a longer piece of paper and I'm gonna trace the bottom. Since we have a smaller fabric, I'm gonna trace the back by itself, and then I'm gonna trace the front, so you guys will see it better. It doesn't have to be this big because I don't want the bottom of mine to be like this, but I'm putting it right onto the edge of the paper, and I'm just gonna trace from here to here. Actually, I should make it a little bigger. Let's just trace it. We don't need the ruler. This doesn't need to be perfect. And then we trace it. Okay, so this is the back of her bikini. We're gonna go and now we're gonna try to line it so that both sides would look the same. We're gonna try to take the middle like this, and then we're gonna cut. That makes sense. I don't know. This is like the harder way because we don't have a big tracing paper, but hopefully you guys get what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing we did was, remember guys, we traced the back. After we trace the back like how we want it, we get the total coverage that we want on the butt cheeks, and then we fold the paper in half just so that each side would look the same, so there won't be any extra piece. And then we're gonna take some more paper and we're gonna try to cover the front part. And we're gonna kind of line it with this so that it would be the same shape. Okay, so this is kind of the front, and we're gonna do the same thing. Again, you fold it in half like so, and then you kind of try to measure the front with this kind of to see. Like literally I'm doing this as I go, so this is why it's kind of all over the place, but I try to explain it. And now we have the front and the back. When you place them together, this is the size of our bikini. Cute, right? So this is the back of it and the front of it, and then when you put it like this, boom, I'm folding this in a half because I want to make sure that when I cut it once so that it would look uniform. We're gonna do the top first. Here you have it right here. Place it at the edge. I try to like save as much fabric as I could, and you're just gonna cut it. Since we doubled the fabric, now we have two thingies for the bra size. Okay, that's it. This is the tricky part that I was telling you guys about, because we cut two pieces for it. So we're placing it like this, right? And we're gonna pin it down. Make sure you pin it so that it'll be the same size as the other one, because like I said, this is the tricky part, and we're gonna pin it down so that we don't have to go and cut it and do unnecessary sewing, if I'm making any sense at all to you guys. So now we have a really long looking fabric. Voila. And we're gonna start cutting. And this is my first time actually trying to do this. I was inspired by this girl. I think her name is kheumani or kheumani. I don't know. But I seen this video and I was really inspired by it and I wanted to do it. But I couldn't do it exactly like hers. So this is the bottom. Top and bottom. Look how cute the color was. I was so surprised. I really like this. I really like it. Really like it. What I'm gonna do is, and like I said, I'm not really a professional. It's my first time trying this. I'm gonna do this like this and just kind of just, you know, close it up. And stuff like that. But I'm gonna be hand sewing this. If you have a sewing machine, great. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, and we're gonna do this all over it. So pretty much it looks like this. We're just going on a straight line so that when we start sewing it doesn't look crazy. I zoom in quite much. So this is what I did, like this. It looks like this, but it's not gonna be like this. And you're just gonna sew on the top of it so that we could put the elastic that's gonna hold the boobs and back strap, whatever, and it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna start sewing, and I'm using this small little needle with fabric. I said fabric, some thread. Do not come for me in the comments, please. I'm just doing this because I wanted to share it and try it. And if you want to make this even easier, use fabric glue. I wanted this to be like a cheap bikini, like to make a cheap bikini. So if I got fabric glue, it would have been more. And right after I finish with a pin, I'll take it out so that it doesn't get into it. And I'm gonna show you guys this stitch that I'm doing, and it kind of shows, like, can you guys see it right here? You can't because it's on the pink thing. So you see, it's fine. So what you're doing is, I don't know if you guys could see it well, you pretty much start by placing it, and the very first stitch you just place it behind, like, so the stitch is here, right? And you just place it behind it or in the middle of the second one. I don't know if I'm making sense, but just look. So I'm placing it in, taking it out, and pulling it. And then I'm gonna go back in behind where this stitch is, well, where this thread is, and I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and find out the name because I forgot what this is called. I'm gonna find the name of it, and I'm gonna leave like a YouTube video on how to do it just like I'm doing it, but a more detailed one from somebody else's channel. I don't know, that would be very like easier. I'll leave a card or something and you guys could follow that and get it and do it. I think that's the easiest way for me to help you guys out with this hand stitch if you guys are interested in hand stitching. And I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna come back until I'm done and show you guys. Okay, so about like 45 minutes and I just finished everything. So far it looks okay. It looks okay. I like it. I like the color. It's very cute. Now we're taking the elastic band. We're just gonna measure around our chest area, I guess, and we'll see how long we want to make it so we could tie around the back and go through these. So for me, I'm using this amount right here. So I'm using like a bobby pin. And we have the bottom part right here. Make sure you measure it on yourself. I don't want to waste the elastic because I do think I'm gonna do another one of these with the sewing machine. So yeah, so now I cut it, and oh my goodness, oh okay, I thought I lost the bobby pin. Just poking a hole through it like this, and I'm going in. And this is for the front part. Ugh, I'm so excited to try this on and see how it fits. And then make sure you get rid of the little threads that are just hanging on the side and stuff, because that's not cute. We're gonna sew this on, and we're just gonna kind of just put this like this and this like this, and we're gonna sew it. So this is the top, so this is the back part, and I made it long enough so that it could wrap around the waist if I wanted to. This is the bottom, and so yeah, this is the end of the video, and I am not sure, I don't know if I'm gonna put it on and show it to you guys, because I don't want my video to get like, you know, reported or anything, but I'll see. I'll probably put it, I don't care, I'll put it, whatever. There you go. This is it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want me to do more DIYs like this, let me know. If not, then I don't know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.